Attend hut! Mega Masher Army! Stand at ease! Stand easy! How's it going, everyone? Your commander, Mega Masher, is here with another video, and this time we're going to be reviewing Zebstrika. Now, Zebstrika, cool as hell design. It's a bomb electric type Pokemon, but sadly, it finds itself in the PU tier. Now, unfortunately, that means that it's kind of mediocre, but you know what? That's why it's in the PU tier, because it is in a tier where it can truly shine, and I hope that this video proves it. So, let's take a look at its typing. It is electric. Electric? Pretty awesome. That means you are resistant to electric, you are resistant to flying, resistant to steel. However, you only have one resistance, that being to ground, which can easily be covered. Easily. So let's just take a look at the abilities here. And you know what? This Pokemon has abilities in which all three are usable. That's awesome. The first one it gets, Lightning Rod. That means you are immune to electric type moves, and you get a +1 special attack boost whenever you get hit by an electric type move. The next ability is Motor Drive, and this works similar to Lightning Rod, where you have an immunity to electric, and when you get hit, your speed gets increased by 1 stage. And lastly, Sap Sipper gives you a grass type immunity, which means that you have a chance to boost your attack by 1 stage whenever you get hit by a grass type move. So that means things like Spore, things like Sleep Powder, Bullet Seed, all that shit, fuck your grass shit. This thing is eating that up and getting a +1 attack boost. So let's just take a look at the stats here real quick. So we got 75 on the HP, we got 100 on the attack, 63 in both the defense and special defense, 80 in the special attack, and 116 in the speed. That is actually very, very awesome. And as far as I know, this is the only Pokemon that has base 116 speed. So that means that it's in its own unique speed tier, which makes it just hella awesome. So let's go ahead and navigate our way to Pokemon Showdown real quick and showcase a couple of set ideas I have for you here. So the first one, all-out special attacker, balls to the walls, just no mercy, nothing. We're going to be going with Life Orb, which is an item that increases the damage output of your moves by 30% at the cost of 10% of your health, and it's perfect for a Pokemon like this, considering that this is a glass cannon, pretty much. And we'll go with Lightning Rod, because Lightning Rod on a special attacking set, absolutely amazing. The first move that we'll be going with is going to be Thunderbolt, to allow you to have a solid base 90 power electric type move with a 10% chance to paralyze. Volt Switch, base 70 power, also gives you a chance to have switch initiative, so this thing can be used as a scout too. That's pretty cool. Up next, we're going to go with Overheat. Overheat, oh my god. Overheat is a very overpowering fire type move, base 130 power, base 90% accuracy, but the drawback, okay, the fucking drawback is that you lower your special attack by 2 stages. That's not cool, bro. And lastly, we're going to go with Hidden Power Grass, which means that you can basically say to ground-type Pokemon, fuck your shit. You know what? You switch it on me, you're going to get blasted ass to grass with Hidden Power Grass. Now, I just thought of this just now. If you want to, you can actually make this a choice set. Do you want to make it a choice Scarf or a choice Specs? It's really up to you. Fuck Choice Band. But basically, choice Scarf allows for you to have a 1-stage increase in your speed, but be locked into 1 move. But I really don't think that's necessary because of the fact that, you know, you're already fast enough as it is. So choice Specs, probably more optimal. That way your Volt Switches will hit harder, even though you'll be using that to scout pretty much. Take a look at the EV spread here real quick. We'll go with the Timid Nature to allow you to have a little bit less on the attack and a little more on the speed. And we're going to be going with maximum investment into your special attack, maximum investment into your speed, and put the rest into your special defense. Not that 1 point will really make any difference, but you see right there, it's just like 364 speed at level 100. That is absolutely absurd. And fun fact, you're always going to be able to outspeed Pokemon like Starmie and Raikou, because those have base 115 speed. Now, that's really going to matter because they're in the OU tier, you're in the PU tier. But that's okay. Up next, this here is my attempt at trying to build a physical set for Zebstrika. It has a very respectable base 100 attack. Just the problem is, its move pool is so shit on the physical side. So we're going to go with Life Orb to allow you to have an increase in the power of your moves by 30% at the cost of 10% of your health. This time we will go with Sap Sipper to allow you to have a chance to increase your physical attack by 1 stage whenever you get hit by a grass type move. The first move that we'll be going with is Wild Charge. Wild Charge, base 90 electric type power move, and has a 25% recoil. So the damage that you inflict, 25% of it is going to come back and hurt you. And with Life Orb wearing on you, that's a questionable move. Up next, we'll go with something like Flame Charge, because this increases your speed by 1 stage, and it's also a fire type move, and has base 50 power. Now, the reason I have this is so that you can damage grass type Pokemon for super effective damage, as well as steel types as well, and ice, and a bunch of other things that fire types damage for super effective. Now, here's the thing. You can go with something like Return. Return actually hits slightly harder than a super effective Flame Charge because it's base 102 power, whereas Flame Charge is base 50 power, but base 100 if you factor in the super effective damage. But it's really up to you. Up next, we're going to go with Pursuit, because Pursuit is absolutely amazing. It allows for you to potentially trap Psychic and Ghost type Pokemon that want to try and switch on you. Well, it's like, Pursuit is a deadly move. It's base 40 power, but it doubles in power if your opponent switches out. That means that not only is it going to be super effective damage if you hit a Psychic or Ghost type Pokemon, but if they switch out, oh baby, it's going to fucking hurt like hell. And lastly, we're going to go with Double Kick. Now, Double Kick is a base 30 power fighting type move that hits twice. The reason I go for this is because it has a chance to break through substitutes because it's a multi-hit move. That's really the only reason that I put it on there, and yeah, I mean, I wish I had more power. Hell, I wish I had something like Triple Kick. That'd be pretty cool. So let's just take a look at the EV spread here real quick. We're going to go with an Adamant Nature, because if you're going to go with Flame Charge, you're going to want to have as much attack as possible, because you have no way of boosting your attack outside of a chance Sap Sipper activation, whereas with Flame Charge, you have a guaranteed chance of increasing your speed by 1 stage. So we'll go with an Adamant Nature in this situation, and we're going to maximize the attack, maximize the speed, put the rest into special defense, and you see right there, that's a pretty respectable EV spread. Now, of course, if you were going to opt out from Flame Charge, then you are going to want to go with the Jolly Nature, so that way you can have even more natural outspeeds. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about Zebstrika. I hope you enjoyed this review on Zebstrika, and if you did, well then give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoy videos like the ones that you are seeing right now, subscribe to the Masher Army, where his commander will make sure that you guys are satisfied, you guys are energized, and you guys are having a blast in our community, in our battalion. So, that's it. That is it! See you guys next upload. I gotta get ready for work now.